Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Teachers and students at Irrawang Public School hope to have a better idea of when face-to-face classes will resume later today as the clean-up effort continues following Sunday night's fire. A demountable housing the Tharwalla Early Learning Centre was destroyed and several classrooms damaged in an alleged vandalism attack. 2 teenage boys have been charged and refused bail. The Department of Education says they hope to see a return to face-to-face teaching by the end of the week. Federal Labor is promising to spend $10 million to establish a permanent dredge for the Swansea Channel if it wins the upcoming election. It's part of a $20 million economic development package for Lake Macquarie to be announced today. The package also includes $10 million to extend the Newcastle Mines Grouting Fund to deal with mine subsidence in the Lake Macquarie area. Cessnock City Council is inviting flood-impacted residents to attend their pop-up recovery assistance points at Wollombi Tennis Club this week. Services and attendants will be offering financial and legal advice, as well as information on clean-up services, replacing lost documents, and accessing mental health assistance. Council's Community Recovery Officer, Melissa Boucher, says anyone who's affected by the floods is encouraged to attend.
This will allow impacted residents to get together, reconnect after being isolated, but to also have a chance to let council know what issues that they're facing as a result of the flooding, and also to allow us to help advise them what services and support are currently available from the government.
The first pop-up will be held today from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m, and information on additional session times is available on Council's website. New South Wales One Nation leader Mark Latham is calling on the state government to reduce the concentration of public housing estates in Newcastle. Mr Latham, who grew up in public housing, says estates should be redeveloped with tenants moved to the suburbs. He says concentrating disadvantaged people in the one disadvantaged place only aggravates disadvantage, and spreading public housing tenants across the suburbs will lead to better social and economic outcomes. The government says it's working to break up pockets of high-density public housing in Newcastle, including working with council to deconcentrate estates. Hunter residents are being invited by the Human and Hope charity to take part in this year's Walk for Cambodia program. The virtual fundraising and fitness event asks participants to log their daily steps and raise money for those living in poverty in Cambodia. Walk to Cambodia's marketing and communications manager Mike Collins says the charity hopes to raise $40,000 for the rural community in Siem Reap.
Members of the public can get involved by going to walktocambodia.org. There's an opportunity to sign up there. You can either fundraise, which is very helpful, or participate by logging the steps each day through April.
Newcastle Labor councillors will put forward a plan at tonight's meeting to have developers of prominent construction sites cover their hoardings with street art in a bid to deter graffiti. Illegal graffiti has been a controversial issue in recent weeks after former Lord Mayor Jeff McCloy organised a clean-up to black out tags in prominent areas of the CBD. The effort drew criticism, with some saying it made the hoardings and roller doors look worse, while graffiti quickly reappeared in some areas. It's thought having street art on hoardings designed by local artists will deter graffiti vandalism.
2NURFM Sport.
The Newcastle Knights have confirmed that back rower Lachlan Fitzgibbon has suffered a knee injury in last weekend's win over the Tigers. Fitzgibbon is expected to miss the next few matches. However, the Knights will be bolstered by the return of trio Kalen Ponga, David Clemmer and Daniel Saifidi for this weekend's clash against the Penrith Panthers. Newcastle Jets captain Matt Yerman says his side has the perfect chance to build momentum after running out convincing winners against Wellington last Friday. The Jets will now face league heavyweights Sydney FC this Friday at McDonald Jones Stadium as they look to continue their rise up the table and secure a finals berth. In the Northern New South Wales NPL, Maitland FC will now set their sights on Adamstown Rosebud after they secured their first victory of the season against Edgeworth at the weekend. The Magpies are out for redemption this season after the league crowned Lambton Jaffers premiers last season after COVID forced the abandonment of the final series. And Wyong trained Oxford Vision will start as short price favourite for the Prince of Merewether Maiden Handicap at the Beaumont Racetrack later on today. That's sport. I'm James Paris.
And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 2, 16, 20, 24, 33 and 38, and the supplementaries are 30 and 31. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.